Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever witnessed a birthday party turn into a WWE SmackDown in less than 10 seconds? Remy Ma's private birthday celebration was not just a little messy, it was a full-on public humiliation, thanks to Claressa, the two-time champion and current Savage Shields. Yes, you read correctly, the footage has leaked, showing cameras rolling, wigs flying, and somewhere between the cutting of the cake and blowing out of the candles, Remy Ma was dragged in front of her closest friends, pretend friends, and that one Annie, who always broadcasts everything live. How do we go from happy birthday queen to someone calling security in less than 2 minutes? Is Claressa harboring resentment over that infamous live stream clapback? Did Remy Ma whisper something? This wasn't just drama, it was a public execution, in heels. And the world hasn't been the same since the footage leaked. Remy Ma's team kept repeating on social media that this wasn't a party, that it wasn't even a brawl, that it was a private, low-key celebration. Slick about Papoose behind the champagne fountain? Or was this a setup from the start? A revenge gift wrapped in glitter and violence? You're not ready, honey? We're breaking it all down and debuted a new season of Celebrity Deathmatch. But with real wigs, real blood pressure, and real reputation damage. We're talking about Remy Ma's birthday party, the one night that was supposed to be all about her, the queen, the Bronx rap legend, the comeback story, but instead it turned into Claressa Shields' ring return without the gloves. Let's set the scene. A private rooftop with a lavish view of the Manhattan skyline, guests dripping in Fendi, rented Ferraris parked in front, and a 6-tier cake with gold-dusted macarons spelling out Rem. Just as the mood was set, she entered the room, looking like vengeance, wearing a Valentino red silk dress, diamond hoops, and an icy stare. The energy was so controlled that you could feel the tension changing. That's when Claressa arrived. For those who are just joining the chaos, Claressa Shields is more than just a 2-time Olympic gold medalist. If you cross her, she's a walking PR disaster. Lately, she's been featured in every headline involving Remy Ma, not for her music or her boxing, but for her beef. The rumors of Remy Ma disrespecting Claressa behind the scenes are heavy. Check marks, subtle jabs on Instagram stories, the now famous viral clip of Remy undermining Claressa's relevance, and even worse, there have been whispers that Clarissa's close friendship with Papoose, Remy's not-so-ex anymore, was a little more than friendly. As the party got underway, Remy was in full performance mode, with the glam squad on deck, mimosas flowing, and hugs all around. She took the mic at around 10:34 p.m. to give a heartfelt speech. Or rather, it started as a speech. I just want to thank everyone who stood by me through the fake friends, the fake news, and the real love boom there. It was a shot, and Claressa caught it. Eyewitnesses say Claressa rose up from the back row like a spirit in horror. She approached the stage as if she owned it, and people thought it might have been a surprise toast. However, she didn't yell or clap back. Instead, she leaned in and whispered something, and then she threw the microphone off the rooftop like it owed her money. Then, without warning, she reached up and grabbed Remy's wig, mid-bite. This wasn't a quick snatch and run. Instead, Claressa walked Remy by the scalp from the mic stand to the cake table like she was walking a dog that misbehaved in public. Remy was shocked, her mouth open and eyes wide, and there was no fight or swing. The DJ froze. Pressing the Mortal Kombat finisher soundbite? Yes, someone actually screamed that. Now, let's talk logistics because the wig wasn't glued down that much. According to sources close to Remy, her stylist was late, and she used a backup adhesive. Others say she took the glue off herself to allow her scalp to breathe. In any case, the crowd was in chaos, with some people screaming, some filming, some clutching their pearls like they were in a Baptist church play, and one woman we don't yet identify continued to chant, "This is what y'all wanted, this is what y'all wanted." Meanwhile, the birthday balloons continued to float, and Remy's dignity floated right up with them. However, when Claressa let go, she didn't leave. She stood there, straightened her dress, and fixed her lip. Gloss whispered to Remy, "You don't get to act like the victim when you start the war." She then walked out slowly and confidently, with a camera flash capturing every angle. "Remy?" she asked, standing there wigless and speechless, probably wondering how the hell she got bodied at her own celebration. Within minutes, the footage went viral on social media, with 3 different angles, a slow-motion edit, and a remix version. Featuring Cardi B's Through Your Phone playing over the internet in flames. Wig-Snatching 2025. Claressa Co. where Remy Maruint fans couldn't believe it. One TikTok commenter wrote, Remy Ma survived prison, but not Clarissa's grip. I'm crying. Another wrote, and just when you think it couldn't get any wilder, an audio memo purportedly from Clarissa's stylist says, "We told her not to go." She responded, "No, I'm going. I'm not letting that wig outlive the truth." Who says that's a villain or a visionary? We'll let you decide, but one thing is for sure. Remy Ma's party was officially canceled, and Claressa's shields, she didn't just show up. She demonstrated dominance. And this wasn't random because what surfaced the following morning made it clear that this wasn't rage, but rather practice. You'd think that after being dragged by your own wig at your own birthday party, the logical next step would be to vanish from the world, deactivate your social media accounts, and perhaps contact your therapist. But this is Remy Ma. Damage control mode was in full swing within hours of the footage blowing up. But the catch is that it only works if there is still something to protect. Unfortunately for Remy, Claressa came locked and loaded and 3 screenshots ahead because, as Ray's team was working to clear up the confusion, Claressa posted a mysterious Instagram story that said only 3 words: "Check your man." The internet went crazy, with comment sections turning into murder scenes as fans dissected every previous interview, old live and instance, where Remy and Claressa shared space in an attempt to piece together what had happened behind the scenes. Then came the bombshell, a leaked text thread. "I'm going, and I'm snatching that wig publicly. I need her to know I'm not scared of cameras or consequences," read one of the allegedly 2-week-old texts between Claressa and her trainer and baby. "I need her to know I'm not scared of cameras or consequences." Another message said, "I want attention. Let's see if she likes the spotlight when it's on her exposed scalp, girl." The internet couldn't believe it was a premeditated wig snatch, but the timestamps and contact names were too specific to fake. Then, there was another leak, this time a voice note purportedly from someone in Ray's glam team, in which Claressa was quoted, "Lightweight and breezy, ma'am. It got caught in a breeze and never returned." It didn't take long for YouTubers' Twitter, Threads, and TikTok drama channels to post thorough 10-minute breakdowns, complete with diagrams, slow-motion analysis, and even digital recreations of the drag moment. Remy attempted to tidy things up by posting a now-deleted tweet that read, "Wasn't the night I planned, but I'm still standing. Queens fix crowns, not snatch them. Cue the violin music." But you know what Claressa posted in response? A picture of a broken tiara with the caption, "Some crowns are fake anyway. Skull internet destroyed." Team Remy was in a frenzy at this time, phoning all bloggers and making a lot of false claims in an attempt to change the story to be more female. Conflict based on miscommunication that started too late because even Papoose was dragged into the chaos. That's correct. The man who was mysteriously missing from the party ended up becoming the most searched-for person on Twitter that evening. People wanted to know why he wasn't there to defend Remy, and why Clarissa's cousin posted a story from a hotel lobby with the caption, "He really chose her eyes." According to some fans, Papoose was in the hotel room upstairs the entire time, watching the fight unfold from a burner account. A Twitter thread titled, "POV Papoose is sipping tea watching Claressa when another fight got over 3 million views in 24 hours, was leaked, adding even more chaos to the already flaming situation. Cardi B, who is known for enjoying nasty moments, tweeted, "Y'all ever get pulled so bad you change your friend group?" Nicki Minaj liked a fan post that stated, "Remy should have realized that Claressa doesn't play passive-aggressive. Instead, she plays championship-level aggressive." Funk Flex even got in and reposted the wig drag video with sirens and the message. Just as it appeared that one of the NYC ladies' bin-constructed separate Ray's attempts to change the story would be successful, another video clip appeared, this time from a new perspective. In this one, we see Remy smirking clearly seconds before Claressa takes the stage, as if she knew something was going to happen. Fans immediately started a conspiracy thread that suggested the entire event was a ruse, but Claressa changed everything. With a live video that she posted on Instagram saying, "Y'all keep asking why I did it. The truth is I'm tired of fake friendships. I'm tired of women smiling in my face and then talking trash to my man behind my back. I'm tired of being disrespected by someone who wears a crown but doesn't act like a queen." Fans were clamoring for her to reveal the whole story, but Claressa paused and ended the live stream with the line, "If you had only known what she said about me 2 days before the party, you would have grabbed her wig." Additionally, the internet went into overdrive. When What Did Remy Say began trending at number 4 globally, speculation erupted, with some claiming that Remy had joked that Claressa was only famous for punching and not for dragging men, while others said she had told a mutual friend that Claressa would never be accepted in elite circles. Whether this was true or not, Claressa had won the PR battle, and the guest list began to shrink as those who had previously proudly tagged themselves at the party swiftly removed their posts, turned off comments, and went into complete and vanishing. We're making history, but we're not done yet. Fans discovered another intriguing video clip from Claressa's hotel suite in which a voice distortion says, "She's lucky I didn't take the lashes too." At the same time, Remy Ma quietly deleted her Instagram comments and Twitter accounts, but Claressa gained 300,000 followers overnight. Ironically, it wasn't strategic. It was about power, about silence breaking, about who really runs the room and who just throws parties in it. We're not even at the end yet. But you'd think that after a live stream that rocked the Bronx and beyond, a wig snatch leaked direct messages would be prepared to wind down, but rumors kicked the chaos back into overdrive just as the dust was beginning to settle. By street, we mean an anonymous tip posted by someone claiming to be Remy's cousin's roommate, stating that Remy Ma is allegedly preparing a defamation and assault lawsuit against Claressa Shields. The leak doesn't stop there, as Remy's camp is claiming emotional distress, reputational damage, and hairline trauma. Another so-called legal insider on TikTok claims that they are also considering suing for loss of sponsorship income and humiliation related to the wig. Is eating it up. Fans started discussing the legal ramifications of suing over a wig snatch right away. One YouTuber posted a 15-minute breakdown titled, "Can you sue someone for dragging you bald at a birthday party?" Another person responded, "Only if the glue was FDA approved." However, as the legal drama was building, something even more shocking was the group chat leak. An anonymous account posted what appeared to be screenshots from a private Instagram group chat that included Remy Ma, 2 stylists, 2 party planners, and Baby. The messages are messy. In one screenshot, a user with the name Remy allegedly wrote, "Let her show up. I want the cameras to see what a pressed chick looks like." Another user added, "Girl, just smile. You're the queen." The wig god replied, in response to a message sent just an hour before the party. It read, "Let's be honest, she only gets attention when she's dragging something. A title, a girl, or a drink." Yikes. Fans immediately jumped into Claressa's defense, saying the attack wasn't just physical, it was pre-provoked and low-key deserved. Suddenly, the narrative flipped again, and Remy Ma was accused of trying to lure Claressa into a viral moment in order to turn it into a promotional video for a new music video. Coincidentally, someone discovered footage from 2 days prior to the party that showed Remy filming in the same rooftop venue 2 days prior to the party, which was a coincidence or a planned publicity stunt. Claressa's team wasted Claressa's PR manager shared a 5-second video on TikTok with the caption, "She invited the storm, she just forgot her umbrella." And the caption read, "Clapping hands, clapping hands, clapping hands." The video has already gone viral. While this was going on, Claressa's Instagram feed was transformed into a victory lap photo shoot, interviews, and sponsorship deals from hair care companies, boxing brands, and even a cologne brand that released a scent called Knockout. One particularly noteworthy post was a brand deal in which she holds a wig mannequin and writes, "Never let a crown be the only thing holding your legacy together," and fire, fire, fire. But the biggest bombshell was revealed by an unlikely voice, Judge Lauren Lake, who is well known for her DNA drama and judicial acumen. If this ends up in court, it won't just be about a wig. It'll be about reputation warfare, calculated emotional harm, and possibly a violation of what we call public figure protection boundaries. "This isn't a hair pull, it's a PR assassination," she said on Shade Room Live. Meanwhile, Papoose finally broke his silence with a single 3-word tweet. Prayers for clarity. No sides were taken, no names were dropped, but fans read between the lines. Some claim he's still secretly seeing Claressa, while others think he's back with Remy but playing both sides, and yet others, the truly chaotic theorists, I think he staged the whole drama to divert attention from his own covert album release. Yes, someone discovered a new Spotify song uploaded under the name Pap Shield. Speaking of chaos, the internet is now split on both sides. Red Circle team member Remy claims she was ambushed, humiliated, and attacked on her own birthday. Nobody deserves that. Green Circle team member Claressa claps back. She did what had to be done. You don't play dirty and cry clean. One fan even started a GoFundMe called Justice for the Wig, claiming it deserves a burial and plaque. Another fan began printing merchandise with the words, "Dragged on arrival, Clarissa's birthday blessing." However, perhaps the most surprising development is that Netflix reportedly reached out to both women's teams for a show. What we do know is that Remy Ma's birthday was supposed to be a night of love, laughter, and luxury. But instead, it turned into a chapter in history, a masterclass in public takedown, and a lesson in why you don't test a woman who is undefeated in and out of the ring. Claressa Shields didn't just pull a wig. She pulled the plug on Remy's PR machine, rewired the narrative, and walked away with millions of new fans, a couple of lawsuits pending, and a real satin bonnet deal. Pointing right, did Claressa just offend her name? Or did she go full villain for the camera's backhand index pointing right? Did Remy Ma get what she deserved? Or was she publicly humiliated for her influence? The most important question of all is whether we can tolerate the snatch or sue for scalp trauma. If your jaw dropped to the ground when Claressa grabbed that wig as if it owed her money, hit the like button in the comments speech balloon. If you haven't already, please subscribe.